extremely mobile.
Yes, Chad, that is scary. One-shot headshot, supposed to be an advantage for the attacking team. Not so much.
ESL дает бан, пацаны, но мы не сдаемся. Никогда не сдадимся. И будем комментировать эту встречу.
Up the default util for the first 55 seconds and now lining up the execute. Zip gonna do it all here, picks up the second smoke and drops another.
I mean, NAVI will only have flashbangs to contest for info.
But Electronic hasn't moved. He'll get all the info off of this if they come his way.
Yeah, enough flashbang to facilitate it. Look at this. This is exactly what NAVI have been doing for years on Yard, but nothing to report. They still don't know. Oh, he's positioned well. Electronic the first. Anticipates and decimates. Config's gone and the round fading now for Astralis. 30 seconds, they're already limping. A two-man advantage for this defense.
It's safe on go B. There's no options here. You try and go around towards heaven or hell, you're just going to get absolutely mauled as you go up the ladder. So it has to be towards this lower side.
And look who's waiting. The desk discussed it. And b1t pops the head of Farley. Options limited. And look how clean. NAVI pedal to the metal. When they respect their opponents, that was what the desk said. They talked about it. When they respect you. Oh, thanks, man. Yo, much love. Come find me later. But seriously, NAVI, they just go up to another gear. When they think they've got an opponent that they respect, they just turn it up to 11.
How many risks did you think they took in that round? Absolutely none. Everything was facilitated by a flash or good positioning, so this is great stuff. And back to pistols here for the Danes. They need to find something early, and this could be a bit of a fire starter. Some Tech 9, some Deagles, a little bit of util. And quick towards Yard, the nade drops, the damage done, and that is, a massive gap in the smoke.
Oh, it's lost its polish, Chad. It's lost its polish. But they do manage to at least weather the barrage and will live on in what still counts as a 5-on-5. Admittedly, don't forget, just pistols. There's not much of a voice in this one. I say it as Config drives b1t out of the round. Bounces, he tries to draw the crosshair. Simple trying to be a turret. There is a recovered M4 now on Farley. Simple 9-0. Will he stay indomitable, immortal, in the cathedral, dinked, surely dead, as this gets scary? Bomb ticking, kits are present. NAVI not looking to rush things here. Farley called upon here, he had a good game. More redemption in the play, puts Electronic down. NAVI, they pull the plug. Astralis battered and bruised on the cross, but into the sight off the back of Config.
Exactly what they needed here. You can see b1t a little bit overwhelmed by the pace. All 5 down, had to worry about single door, had to worry about the window, but this is what you want from the Danes early. This is going to build some confidence here. A great round to pick up. You don't even want to talk about the financial ramifications of that because it was just a very light purchase. So great stuff to bite back early because NAVI, they were looking clean. And this is the opening from Config here. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, it has to be discussed, right? You can't not talk about the resurgence he had on map number 2 yesterday. He turned it around. You can see Config getting in there with some early celebrations. Team able to capitalize off the back of that opening here. And now game on. AWP out for Simple. He's been great. Now he's got his signature weapon, the best CT-sided player in the world on Nuke. Actually, just the best player in the world. We should probably stop it there.
Yeah, just put a full stop there. And, well, they put a stop to that smoke. Glaive, very, very loud, aggressive, and Perfecto deals with it. Oh, no one can pass. Perfecto mixing it up. Knocks 2 heads. Oh, make it 3. Perfecto, top sight, spotless defense. Just as Astralis had something to celebrate.
Zip with it all to do here. He knows where 1 is. The sound cues and trying to focus in on this fight, but again, a flash.
Playing with their food, a NAVI.
He might get a plant here. I don't think they can stop him. This would be a great plant here from Zip. Perfecto trying to chase, faking out the door, and here they come. Perfecto's going to get drawn into this, but takes the space required. Yeah, now I don't think he has that chance.
It gets awkward. b1t doesn't miss these, and he delivers.
All right, well, it's going to get a bit rough out here for Astralis if the only type of rounds they're going to be converting are the lighter buys with the Tech 9s and a bit of pace. It's hard to replicate that. Again, the financial situation, not a drama. They should be able to get into a buy here, but taking a time out to discuss their options. And this is great from Perfecto, right? This is not the guy necessarily at the tip of the tongue, but locking down the top site here with ease, partnership with SDY, these are going to be 2 very solid individuals that you're not going to have to worry about making too many mistakes. And not players you're going to exploit either.
it's a very unique set of circumstances for SDY. To be plugged into the world's best team, or up for debate here in Cologne, but one of them, we'll find out in that grand final should they get there. But to be plugged into it, you know, it's such an upgrade, the atmosphere, the communication, the personalities, and he has done what, you know, I would argue is difficult to do. He's just managed to not get in the way and do his best work.
It's fortunate, right, that Electronic was happy to take that in-game leadership role, because if that didn't happen and they had to try and fill that void, they would have real issues. But the fact that that's just been handed through, and you saw Blade there with all the papers, I want someone to do a no-tail, come out with a massive stack like they did in Dota against one of those teams in the International, against NAVI, because at this point it's starting to look like a bit of a meme. But they haven't invested here, Astralis. Thought they might have had enough. Maybe they want to get that Farley AWP out to try and contest against Simple here. It's going to be Blame. He has been an absolute force for Astralis. He's the superstar of this team, and he might be able to crack things open with the AK.
Yeah, smoke successful, config spotted. He's not going to brave a repeak. I know I wouldn't fancy my chances. Pot shots taken, Simple. Firing into the obscurity of the smoke, and actually ahead of the flame is
Might be
Glaive.
fading
It's
shortly
going to
here, gonna be careful.
And through.
Okay, safe, and Blame's down with the AK. They did find a weakness before when they were fast. This time it's a little bit slower, so Electronic has time to set up.
And set up he shall. Slither gap held as he repositions Astralis, none the wiser. Zip, Farley, combine and take him down. The site open for business if Bit can't get anything done. It's Glaive with his first frag on the stage here in the semi.
That'll be it again. There's no way back in. They keep playing the percentages here, Navi. They're not going to attempt to go for retakes like this unless Astralis give over a little bit too much. Simple spotted that. They know that Config's coming through main, so would have been a chance there. And seen him again. They don't want to walk past that scope twice. Config goes down, but it's not the conversation. The round is done. And Astralis continue to buck the odds as far as the rounds look. It should have been a Navi round. Again, Bit looking flustered in that rotation. Electronic caught off when he could have had a couple.